Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Kai, I'm the Nerd of Strength, and today is the start of SCL week here on the channel. Now, some of you may be asking, what does SCL stand for? SCL is the Strongman Champions League, the strongest league in the world. I am a fan of the Strongman Champions League. It is something that I watch and I have recommended others to watch on this channel throughout the past couple of months, and I just want to talk about them because the SCL finals will be taking place November 15th, 16th, and 17th, and the winner will be crowned the 2019 SCL champion. While not every major strongman competes in SCL, this is the last major pro strongman show of the year, and I think it deserves to be talked about. So kicking off SCL week, what I'm going to be talking about is their website and their streaming service. That's right, like Giants Live, Strongman Champions League does have a streaming service that only costs $8 a month. Now before I get any further into the video, I just want to say that I am not paid or endorsed by SCL. I am just a fan of strongman in general, and I just want people to know more about ways to view strongman. So for this video, I'm just going to be going over the basics of the Strongman Champions League streaming service and their websites. Yes, I said websites with an S. So they actually have two websites. They have the strongmanscl.com and they also have the strongmanworldseries.com. So if we go to strongmanscl.com, this is their website, like detailing like all of the events that are taking place for the season. They also recently just got an update for their Strongman SCL website. So once they partnered with WUS Dubai to help broadcast that event for TV, I don't know if it was part of their deal or not, but they revamped their website and it looks a lot better than what it looked like a couple of months ago. Frankly, it looked a little outdated before, so I like this much better. Like you can see, they have moving backgrounds, nice HD video. You can see like the trailers for their events, so that's cool. So we have home, news, agenda, results, ranking, trailers, galleries, and it's a pretty competently put together website, and it's very organized, and I like that. For those of you who don't know, the Strongman Champions League has 16 stages throughout the year. So it starts in January and ends around November, December. They have news for every event that has taken place, write-ups, and they're actually on time and fairly decent. Like this is the one that they did for WUS Dubai. Look at that. Like a nice write-up. It has the points standing. They have news for everything in the year. Everything that happened in 2019. They have the press release about teaming up with WUS Dubai. People who won events, people showed up for events. So that's cool. You can also go to every year. When you go to the agenda tablet, it tells you about each year. So if we go to the 2019 agenda, this shows you where all of the events take place throughout the season. So like I said, it starts in January, and for the most part, SCL starts with the World's Strongest Viking, which is a title Thor held a couple of years. Jeff Karan also won, and it takes place in Norway. It actually takes place in like -degree temperatures, really. It's pretty crazy. So for anybody who doesn't like seeing strongman sweat in the heat, they can also freeze in the cold. All the stuff for past years as well. So I do like the record keeping here. Yep, 20. See, we can go all the way down to 2008, where it even shows like the beginnings of it. Moving on, we have the results and rankings for the years as well. And this is something that I wish Giants Live had. I mean, it's more popular and they have a bigger social media presence, so you'll know who wins those. But I like the way that they keep their records. This is a very clean layout, and I'm glad they partnered with WUS Dubai to, you know, fix their website. It looks great. And then we move on to the gallery where they have all the pictures from each event. And again, that's one of the things that I really enjoy about the Strongman Champions League. You know, just like World's Strongest Man and Giants Live, they do film for TV, but I feel like a bit more respect is put on it more More than World's Strongest Man, definitely. You know, they have the promotional pictures up here that they use for Facebook and Instagram. And like you get to see them like walking around, shooting the stuff for the TV. They just look like they're having fun. While they list where the host cities will be for each SCL event, I don't think I've ever actually seen like exact locations to where these events take place. Now, of course, they're in mostly European countries where like Strongman is a lot bigger than here in America, so I'm sure locally, if you live in those places, like, you know the locations where these take place. Because if you look at these pictures, you can see that there's big crowds here who actually show up. Again, in European countries, you know, Strongman is a bit more respected, has a bigger fan base. And look at that, they have arena seating, elevated arena seating, so you can actually see what the hell's going on. I'm sure in a couple of months they'll have their 2020 season listed, showing where all the events will take place. Well, for anything, they're at least constant. They'll have some for a couple of months, and then they'll be updated throughout the year. So again, record keeping and everything here is on point. Okay, so moving on from their main website, we're gonna go over to their streaming service website, which I don't know why they're not linked together, but I guess the same could be said for like, there's a Giants Live website and then there's official Strongman to watch the streaming service. But anyway, moving on to the streaming service website, that is strongmanworldseries.com. Now this website didn't get an update like the main website once they partnered with WUS, so it's a little more old school looking. Mostly pictures with Savicus and like Thor, old school skinnier Thor, like when he just got into Game of Thrones, still had the abs. Yeah, watch all Strongman Champion League stages here. Best video on demand in Strongman. Well, I'll be the judge of that. So the service is $7.95 a month, which is actually $2 cheaper than official Strongman. And they also provide a lot more shows and a lot more content. But again, to each his own on which ones you like. Like I said before, not every pro top strongman competes here. So if you want to see Brian Shaw, you will be asked out. You're not going to see Martins here. But if you want to see new up-and-comers or older guys compete, this could be your thing. And the player is decent. It's another Vimeo-esque kind of player embedded into the website. It's whatever. The only thing I will say about this is that it doesn't pick up from where you left off. Say you started watching on your desktop and then you had to go out and you wanted to watch the same episode from where you left off. It unfortunately does not save your progress, so it'll restart at the beginning of an episode. So I will say this. We're gonna go back a couple of years, but the 2019 production is fantastic. The announcer is very clear to understand, which when we go back, you'll see that it was a rough couple of years with the service. But the announcer is clear, the scenery is beautiful, and the way that they shoot competitions is great. The new stuff, of course, comes in your standard definitions, also comes in 720 and 1080p, so that's very good. But let's go all the way back to the beginning of the service. So I don't know if the streaming service had started in 2012, probably not, but I couldn't find any concrete information on that. They only have from 2012 to now. Even though SCL, as you saw on the other website, started in 2008 and had competitions from 2008. Of course, it was a sign of the times. There was not streaming. Streaming was not big in 2008, especially not for a niche sport like Strongman. So the 2008 to 2011 stuff is not on here. And the 2012 stuff is very rough. Now, I guess you could excuse some of the stuff because, like I said, Strongman is very niche. But some of the stuff at the beginning of SCL is very rough to watch. So if you look at the 2012 season, let's start with the first episode. For these older ones, they only start in 480p. They do not go higher than 480p. They're almost like they're YouTube rips. And I think they actually are YouTube rips for some of these. So this is the first episode of the 2012 season. And if you even just scroll ahead, there's yeah, I'm just gonna scroll ahead to parts of this. You can see that there's no commentary on this episode, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if they couldn't find the TV rights for this, or they just decided to not redub new audio, but some of the early episodes don't have a commentary track, which I guess can be fine for some, but for others it's a little weird. Nitpicky, but a little weird. So that happens for some of these 2012 episodes. So while some don't have any commentary tracks, some of them... Watch this one. This is the Stage 11 Lithuanian 2012 Log Lift Championships. And do you see how the screen is just all fucking stuttering? That's absolutely unacceptable. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but do you see how it's bouncing around the screen? You can even see the Eurosports logo in the top bouncing around like somebody put a stabilizer or an unstabilized, I don't know what the hell that filter's called, but put that weird jumpy filter on it so it can beat a YouTube bot. This literally, I think, is an actual rip from YouTube that SCL put on their website and are charging people to watch, and I think this shit's crazy. Also, not in English. I don't know what language this is, but it ain't English. No, I'm getting a fucking headache from that. Okay, so now we go to the next one, which is the same episode, but it has Spanish language dialogue instead of English yet again. I don't understand. I mean, at least it's in, is it in HD? No, but at least it's not it's not in HD, but at least it's not bouncing around the screen, literally giving me a fucking migraine. But again, are these YouTube rips? I don't know where these are coming from. The 2012 season is an absolute fucking mess, and it's sad that this is not free to watch on the website. This is paid content. This is $8 content right here, guys. Quality content. Okay, so now this is the second part of like SCL Lithuania, and now there's no commentary. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with this 2012. And it's not like they all don't have commentary, because if we go to the finals, this has commentary and somebody's like TV time. Like, again, did they take fucking content from YouTube and put it on their website? This shit is fucking crazy. Oh my fucking god. Like, I've seen this on YouTube. Like, before I got this service, I was like ripping any video from YouTube that I could find. And this is one of the videos that I have. And I swear to God, I have the same video from YouTube. Same 480p quality. Same Eurosports in the background. But listen. Yes, that is Colin Bryce. Colin Bryce does commentary sometimes for SCL. Actually, what Strongman event has Colin not commentated for at this point? That man's dedicated. But yeah, some of them have commentary, some of them don't. Super weird. I don't know if they couldn't get the TV rights or what, but is it legal for them to have the Eurosports logo? I don't know. I'm probably harping on this too much. Let's go to another year, guys. Holy fuck. Oh god. You know what? While we're still on it, let's go to these China worlds. So these China 2013 and 2012s, these are team championships, and they are a absolute fucking treat. Look at this. That's copyright. Does IMG know that they ended up stealing their IP? Seriously, compare that to the 2009 WSM opening. I'm like, that's the same. That's almost the same. This is some cringeworthy material, and I fucking love it. Oh god. If you guys never seen that meme with like Laws and like Rob Frampton in these weird fucking armors, this is where this comes from. It's so fucking weird. It's like silver bras. And once again, this is not in English. This is all in Chinese, with Chinese writing all over this thing. I don't speak a lick of Chinese. I don't know what's happening. Super fucking weird. Yeah, look at that. Lauren Chalet is here. JF Karan's here. You know, top guys dig. Oh god, it looks like a Tekken screen. It looks like a Tekken loading screen. Get ready for the next battle. Okay, moving on. 2013 is also a treat of a season, and let me show you guys why. So early SCL is just an absolute fucking mess to watch, and it's if you like cringe material, boy does SCL have cringe material. From 2013 on, they do end up in 1080p, which is good.
Welcome to the Strongman Chapter.
Hi, Sven Carlson. Jesus. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, the 2001 World's Strongest Man, Sven Carlson, is I don't know if he's a co-owner, but he was involved, I'm not sure if he still is, but he was involved with the Strongman Champions League. But he ended up doing commentary for parts of the 2013 season. And it is cringe. You want to hear Sven Carlson sounding like he's drunk do commentary only out of the left channel of your speakers? Then you definitely want to watch the first half of the 2013 SCL season. It's hard to sit through, I'm not gonna lie. Really hard to sit through. Man, I harp on a lot of little shit, but sometimes it's kind of funny to watch some of this old stuff. So 2016 is where SCL, as you can see, their intro got a revamp. The league got a bit of a revamp and looked a bit more polished and looked more professional in my opinion. And they go through announcers through a couple of seasons. A lot of them are very hit and miss. Sven being the worst. Colin, I'm just so used to Colin Bryce that I enjoy Colin's voice, but yeah. Like I said, all the graphics have changed, it looked a lot better. Another good thing about SCL is that if you don't like the way World's Strongest Man is edited, where they spend a lot of time like dramatizing like behind the scenes stuff or doing interviews with all the athletes, this just shows the athletes competing. It's not like Worlds where they'll cut out, say like the entire log press event. They will show every competitor competing in each event most of the time. Or at least for the first half, they will show every competitor competing the first two events and then focus on the top 5 for the rest of the shows. And that's the good thing about being on the streaming service, that they have a lot more freedom with their runtime. You know, they're not strictly bound to TV runtimes of 22 minutes for a 30-minute block or 43 for an hour block. So some of these episodes are like, you know, like 50 minutes, 56 minutes. So they have the freedom to make these episodes longer and not cut out the strongmen. Everybody gets a chance to shine and to be highlighted and to be seen. And that'll lead me to my last bit. So for 2019, all the stages have not been uploaded yet. We have 8 stages uploaded so far in the 2019 season. And the last stage uploaded was Finland Part 1. And that was uploaded, I think, maybe last month to the website. But SCL Finland took place, the first part took place August 3rd. So, of course, that was a couple of months ago. So we're still waiting for them to upload Finland Part 2, Portugal, Calico World Record Breakers, Ukraine, which is the World Championship Truck Pull, whatever, and Curacao. So that's the one thing I will say about SCL. SCL currently, not back then, but currently has really good productions, really good photography, and from what I can tell is like the athletes are having fun and they're being treated very well, but getting to the fans, of course, is a little slow. SCL touts that they are broadcasted in more than 100 countries around the world, which is true. So most of the stuff is done in-house by SCL's team, and they distribute it around the world. Again, for America, it is Amazon Prime Video. But these do take some time to produce the TV airings, but still faster than World's Strongest Man, still faster than Giants Live for all you UK people. But yeah, I'm still waiting for stuff to be uploaded for the 2019 season. If you want to try, or if you want to buy SCL, my advice to you would probably be to maybe wait until the entire 2019 season is uploaded to the website and buy a month and then binge all of that and then cancel. Like, you can cancel at any time. I've had no hassle like canceling my membership and then restarting in a couple of months. Also, they take PayPal. Like I said in my wish to buy video, any streaming service that has PayPal as an option is a plus for me. Giants Live needs to get on that, seriously. So guys, this was my rundown of the SCL main website and their streaming service. It has its flaws and sometimes the content is laughably bad, but if you wade through that, there is good in this service. For $8 a month, you can watch content as far back as 2012, and you get 16 shows a year. But if my video didn't convince you on that, and you live in America, sorry Canada, and you have Amazon Prime Video, you can check out the 2015, 16, and 17 seasons on there. I mean, at this point, who doesn't have Amazon Prime? So it's basically free to watch. The only thing I will say, and I can't stress this enough, if you watch SCL through Amazon Prime Video and you're using a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick, turn off your autoplay feature. I'm telling you that right now. I don't know if it's a glitch, but on multiple episodes, the player will autoplay to the next one halfway through an episode you're currently watching. And it's super fucking annoying. Like, I was watching the 2015 finals, and 36 minutes into the 58-minute episode, it activated autoplay and went to the beginning of the 2016 season. This happened on multiple episodes, and I couldn't figure out what was happening. Hell, sometimes, like on the weekends, I'll just put on SCL in the background while I'm cleaning my apartment, and I'll turn it on for a second, and it autoplays to the next episode. Like, I couldn't figure out what was happening for a couple of days, but you have to turn off your autoplay feature. You know, the autoplay feature that if you're watching, like, Prime, it skips, like, the end credits and goes to the next one. I don't know why it can't tell where the actual end credits are for SCL, but you're just gonna want to turn those off. Sometimes it cuts out the final scorings or the podium award ceremony. It's super frustrating, so I'm just giving everybody a heads up if you watch those 3 seasons on Amazon Prime. This video went on very long, but I had fun doing it and putting more information out there about other Strongman things you can watch during the year. This is the last Pro Strongman show of 2019, but just because the last Pro show does mean that I will be stopped making videos until 2020. There will be weekly videos on this channel, and if you like what I do, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also follow me on Instagram at EastWolfStyle for more Strongman and cool collectibles on my page. In the future, let me know if you guys want me to do a rundown on the official Strongman website and their streaming services, or just talk about other Strongman leagues like Ultimate Strongman. I would love to do more videos like this, so let me know in the comments below. If you made it all the way through this video, thank you guys for watching and have a great day.